Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So as you can tell from the title, this is going to be another one of those little random talking videos. I think I might actually make this a series, maybe the main series on the channel. But yeah, it's not always going to be this serious, but sometimes, you know. What I wanted to talk about this time was, like, the last episode of this kind was sort of like supposed to be more of a comforting video. This one, I don't know, I really want it to, oh gosh, I really want it to be a little bit more of a call to action. People have it right now with resisting going to protests, trying to fight for our freedoms as trans people, but I think there is something that a lot of people are missing right now, and that is the stuff aside from the fight for our rights. I've found, like, kind of just going through my experiences that, like, dealing with bad stuff becomes a lot harder when you are only dealing with bad stuff. Like, what I mean by that is, you really need something to fight for when you're doing these sorts of fights for your rights, or if you're struggling really anywhere in life, you really need to take the time to step back and be happy, you know? Like, even if it's gonna be really hard to be happy, you need to find however you can to relax and help yourself. Like, even if it really is just a completely impossible situation, like, no situation is going to be impossible. And we need to remember that with what's going on with trans people here in the United States right now. It's really important that we make the trans community a very open and accepting community for everybody new who is just coming out of the closet during these next 4 years, or next 2 years, or anything like that. Because if we don't, we're kind of failing them. We're not doing our job as experienced people with being out of the closet, and we're not doing nearly enough to help them get through the day, help them feel better about themselves, even though things are so scary right now. Like, there needs to be more of a focus on how what we are is good. There needs to be more of a focus on the things that are great about being trans, and how being out of the closet really benefits people. Like, you can say it over and over again, but you really need to show it. You need to help people who are still in the closet to realize that being in the closet isn't something that they really want to be. Because I think I can safely say that we all understand that being ourselves is probably the most important thing we can do here, especially during such a tumultuous time. I've been saying pretty much just speaking my mind about the problem this entire time, but what do I actually think we should do to fix it? I really think we need to make communities where, like, yeah, the struggle for rights is pushed, but we need to push more than just that. We are not doing nearly enough to push the good, the calm with the storm, if that makes sense. We need to realize that both things are true, both things are indeed happening. Because if we don't, then all people will really see is the struggle, and that will scare people who are still in the closet. I hope the rest of the community will see this and will, you know, not take this for a scolding or, like, shaming or anything, because shaming is the opposite of what we need right now. I hope this will reach people who can, like, who aren't crushed by what's going on right now and who can stand up and be there for the community in the way that we really need to all be there for each other right now. Like, long story short, we need to be more public about what we love about this life and how being out of the closet helps us, because the people who are in the closet don't have that experience yet. They don't really they haven't experienced that sort of joy yet. They're still, you know, feeling like they're trapped in their own minds and bodies. But we're really not doing anything to help stop that. I hope people will see this and start encouraging people more, start singing the praises of their transition journey more, and not focusing on the bad stuff, not focusing on the future pretty much. So, and remember, some of the time we are all that the people in the closet really have to for comfort. We are the only community they really have because their families aren't there for them. So we really, really need to be there for them. We really, really need to be showing these people how good life is out of the closet, and we really, really need to be singing our own praises more than we really are. And it's completely fine to be scared right now. Like, as I said, this whole video is not a criticism of people who are scared. It is a call to action for people who can help to start helping. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for listening, and I hope you have a good night.